When you did a movie like Superman 3, were you thinking, I'm part of this franchise, this is going to be a huge movie, I'm working with all these people, this is going to be great, that kind of feeling?
It was really exciting to get to work with Richard Lester and Chris.
How was that working with Christopher Reeve?
He was fantastic. He was so kind because I was coming in. I think they were just really angry with Margot Kidder because she was causing them some grief. I don't know how or why. And she's been the sweetest. She came to Smallville and she was so sweet. But even then, because I had like a couple of scenes with her that we shot in one day.
Wasn't easy.
And she was incredible. Oh. She was so welcoming. And she was friends with Richard Pryor, and she introduced me to him, and he was so kind to me, and we sat on the set and talked, and he was so sweet.
Really?
Yeah.
What a great moment.
Yeah, he was amazing. I remember we were in Calgary, and that was Smallville. That was the Smallville.
Always Canada.
Yeah,
Canada's always Smallville.
And so I was there, and it was all that we're on. It's a parade or something going on. I saw the movie one time when it first came out, so I don't remember a lot. But I was on a parade dais kind of thing, and he's up there dressed up like a general, Richard Pryor.
Yep.
And so in between takes, we just sat and talked. He just wanted to know about
just a normal guy, fun guy.
He was asking me stuff like you're asking me about my family and my life, and I was getting ready to get married, and we talked about that. Anyway, he was just lovely. So, but Chris Reeve, when I got, so I was kind of like they wrote this part of Lana because they didn't have Lois.
Lana Lang.
Yeah. So I got there and I had just finished doing a play. I think I had just finished doing. No, I was doing 48 Hours at the same time. I just finished 48 Hours, and I got on a plane, got over there, and immediately was taken to wardrobe, and it was just this whirlwind. I mean, it didn't even...
It just happened overnight.
Yeah,
right?
Really fast, and met Richard Lester, and he's like, and I have this first scene, and it's all... But Chris Reeve invited me to his home, and he had his wife or his girlfriend and two little darling children, and we had dinner, and he took me to see Simon and Garfunkel at Wembley Stadium.
Wait a minute, and you didn't even really know him?
I didn't know him at all, and that was like his way.
And he just invites you to this. Wow.
Yes. Gave me food and tickets and stuff, and then we were shooting at Pinewood, and he took me down to the commissary and he said, "Start a tab for her here at the commissary." He's like, I never went again because I bring my cheese and crackers from home.
Wow.
But he couldn't have been more generous and sweet. And then on the set, and so I worked with him mostly as Clark for like weeks. We did all the Clark stuff.
Right.
And then I was coming to the set, and I was a Superman comic fanatic as a kid. I would trade the comic books. I loved Superman. Loved it.
I wasn't a big Superman fan. Believe it. Look at me, horror movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
posters. Right. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh my God.
I know.
So anyway, so the first time I go on the set, and I didn't see him because they had a separate room for him when he was doing playing Superman, because I had a lot of different makeup and wig and all that stuff he had to put on, and so I didn't see him, and I knew I was going to work with him as Superman. I'd seen him on screen as Superman, but I hadn't. So I'm walking by we're going to the set, and the stage is really dark, and I hear this voice say, "Hello, Annette." And I look to my right, and I look at this. It was like looking up a mountain. I looked like that, and I'm not kidding. I started to kind of like stutter and got chills, and it was there with Superman. He wasn't
dressed
Chris.
Up. He was
in the whole gear. And talking about it now, I get chills thinking about it.
Wow.
It was amazing because it was a thing from my childhood and from watching the movies and then from knowing him. But it was the first time I really felt like, I don't know who that is. He wasn't Chris Reeve. He was talking a different way. He had a totally different kind of energy about him. Oh,
I don't think people realize what a great actor he was.
He was a great actor.
I mean, Somewhere in Time is one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
He could just really turn it on. Yeah. He had this sweetness, this innate vulnerability to him, right?
Oh, he was wonderful.